Hello, Ruby. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, ma'am. Thank you for asking. How about you?
Same here. Everything is going all hunky dory today, and the day has been quite good because I always start my day with something productive. What about you?
Always, as usual, the day was hectic because
Okay.
husband is going for the office and
Mm-hmm.
children are going for school. So in the
Mm-hmm.
morning time, I'm very busy.
Right. Juggling
Yeah,
up with too many things
yeah,
because we have that limited
yes,
time. Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah, ma'am.
Okay. So I can't wait any longer to know more about you. So can you please introduce yourself?
Sure, ma'am. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Ruby Arshad. I hail from Lucknow, but currently based on Aligarh. I have done my BA in English honors from BHU, and
Mm-hmm.
I have done my master in linguistic from BHU as well. And after that, I've completed my B.Ed from Lucknow University
Mm-hmm.
and cleared CTET and UPTET both.
Mm-hmm.
This is related to teaching eligibility test.
Mm-hmm.
So recently, I am preparing for government exams.
Mm-hmm.
That's for
Very
all, ma'am.
nice. That's great. So you're
Yeah.
already into a language domain, right? You've started with language only.
No, ma'am, I
Your
have been learning this
education.
language past 2 months. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm very passionate about this language. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
English is always my favorite subject since my
Mm-hmm.
childhood.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why in my graduation time, I took the subject as a to pursuing
Mm-hmm.
further.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I done
Great.
my
So,
English only.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what
Yes, ma'am.
motivated you to take up spoken English now?
Having said that, ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
I'm very passionate about this language since my childhood. That's why
Mm-hmm.
I want to learn this language
Mm-hmm.
and I want to speak fluently in front of anybody. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
feeling hesitant to speak
Mm-hmm.
someone. That's why I'm learning this language. And
Mm-hmm.
past 2 months, I'm totally into this language. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's great. So,
That's
anytime in your past, have you ever faced any situation where you felt really underconfident or where you felt like you should have learned this language a way before?
Yeah, ma'am. That's
Mm-hmm.
that incident that I clearly remember that when I went for an interview, I sit for an
Mm-hmm.
interview, and when I entered, I was quite hesitant. But after sitting that, but the interview is not went well. That
Mm-hmm.
time I was feeling I was ashamed of me because I'm not speak able. I couldn't able to speak in front of the interviewers, so I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't clear that exam that interview.
Interview.
So that time I was feel humiliated. That's why I have
Mm-hmm.
to decide, make my mind to speak this language.
Very nice.
Yes,
Everybody wants that one incident in their life that motivate them to do even more good in their life. So that's great that
yes,
you've
ma'am. It
started.
depends on who you take as a opportunity. You can just leave it. Okay, it's okay. But
Mm-hmm.
I am the person who take as an advantage.
Hmm.
Okay, somebody felt me like this. I prove myself.
That's great. That means you're a go-getter who is always enthusiastic about learning new things,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So can you explain
Yes,
me more about your personality? What
ma'am.
kind of
Your
personality you
video is
are?
stuck.
My video is stuck.
Yes,
But am I
ma'am.
audible?
Yes, you are audible properly.
Okay, then I think we can
Yes, ma'am.
manage. That could be because of network connection. Okay,
Okay,
so I was
ma'am.
asking you like what kind of personality you are. How do you define yourself?
I'm the person who that I'm the person who not express that much. You can say I'm an ambivert person. If
Mm-hmm.
someone is approaching to me, I can approach. I'm not the person who first go and approach someone.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But do you think of it as a drawback?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think that it's a drawback.
Mm-hmm.
Because of that, I was not feeling confident. That's why I'm not approaching that people.
Mm-hmm.
If Yeah, it's a
But you
drawback.
welcome, but you welcome everybody who approaches you, right?
Yeah,
So
I
after
talk with
that,
my.
you're able to mingle with them.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
after
Okay.
that, I express myself as open book.
That's good. That's good. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it is very important to approach someone, to break the ice, and to initiate the conversation
Yes,
because
ma'am.
sometimes it
Yes,
brings up a lot of things and number of benefits to you as well, right? And number of
yes,
opportunities. So, are you
yes,
working
ma'am.
upon this thing because you already know that you have this drawback? So, are you working upon this?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, yes, ma'am. I'm working on this. This is my
Mm-hmm.
weakness, you can say. I am
Mm-hmm.
working
Oh,
on that.
okay.
Yes.
So, do you feel the same when you speak in your mother tongue or in Hindi?
Yeah, sometime I face
Mhm. So that means
because
that is
I'm
in
the
your
person.
personality
My yeah,
itself.
yeah.
Mm.
I'm the person who not from English medium school or something. I'm from Hindi
Mhm.
medium school,
Mhm.
and my English journey, you can say, start with when I enter in my college days. That's why
Mhm.
I came to know that this language is very important because all of my lecture went in English, and that
Mhm.
time I couldn't understand. I went
Mhm.
hostel and was crying literally. I feel
Mhm.
ashamed. That's why that
Mm.
the incident, you can say, it kept my mind for a longer time,
Mhm.
and I'm working on that. That's, you can say, English is just, it's a very
Right.
big thing to you that time.
Mhm. Hmm.
But after that,
Okay.
so many students or so many friends helped me a lot.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yes.
So whom do you practice your English with? Like apart from the conversation you're having here.
I have been using an application, ma'am.
Mhm.
It's been 2 months. I've been using this application, and this application is like game changer for me. I'm very
Mhm.
confident to speak with those co-learners.
Mhm. So can you spill the beans? Which application is this? So that other could also get benefit
It's
out of it.
yeah, it's none other than CV app. I'm using
Mhm.
past 2 months.
Mhm. CV. I
Yeah,
heard of this
yeah,
before.
CV. Yeah, yeah.
Because I've never used applications till now. I have been into conversations only, interactions through my YouTube. So that is really helping me out on improving my communication skills. But I was thinking of trying apps as well. So I think I would go for CV as you've already recommended,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. Yeah, CV is a game changer for me, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to speak in front of someone. That's why
Mm-hmm.
it's a big change into me.
But do you miss
Yes.
that human interaction while practicing your English with CV?
Yes, ma'am. If you're talking with the audio call, is a totally different, and if you're
Mm-hmm.
connecting with the face to face, is totally
Mm-hmm.
different. But
Mm-hmm.
I must say, I prefer video call because the hesitation is gone when we connect to
Mm-hmm.
the person face to face.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's
Yeah.
great. So you told me that you started your journey 2 months ago,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Hmm.
Yes.
So what change have you seen till now in you? What improvement?
A lot of change within myself, ma'am. I
Mm-hmm.
can able to connect or talk with someone. That is a big
Mm-hmm.
change for me. Before
Mm-hmm.
not using any kind of, I was thinking I can speak, but it
Mm-hmm.
comes to speaking, I fumble in front
Mm-hmm.
of strangers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not able to connect with or express myself, my thought. So that is a big change.
Mm-hmm. Right.
The
And this is
hesitation,
very natural when we start.
yes, the hesitation is gone.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
Yes,
And that is because of you tried speaking. Initially you will face some struggles while gathering thoughts and bring that on your mouth, but over time you'll gain that confidence,
yes, ma'am.
right?
And one
Mm-hmm.
important thing that I would say, uh, the hesitation is, if you come out your comfort zone, that is very
Mm-hmm.
important. If
Mm-hmm.
you think that someone is judging you, making laugh at you, you're
Mm-hmm.
stuck, you're stop your progress.
Mm-hmm.
If
Right.
somebody is judging you, it's okay, make fun of you, it's okay, but you keep on
Mm-hmm.
learning. That is matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Right, absolutely. And
I
here
approach.
I can recall this example. Do you know
Yes, ma'am.
Archer? They close one eye and they with their another eye they are totally focused upon their goal and they shoot at their goal. So this is
Yes, yes,
how we have to keep our eye close to people who mock at us or who are giving negative validations to us. Just focus
yes,
upon your goals with your other eye.
yes, yeah. And
Mm.
your way of speaking is very good.
Thank you so much.
That was, sometime I was listening to you, and then your words or the way of expression, that was mind blowing.
It all comes with practice. I would say.
And
Mm,
I didn't remember clearly. I watched your video. You said about how who is your role model, and you said Priyanka Chopra and Sushmita Sen. Both I'm following. Both I'm following the women. How can
mm-hmm.
we say? I'm
Both of
following
them.
the same. Yes,
Hmm.
their spoken is that the conversation is very mind
Hmm.
blowing.
The way they
And
articulate their thoughts
yeah,
and they give witty answers to every question, smart answers,
yeah, yeah.
right? Hmm.
It's really inspiring.
Right,
Inspiring.
absolute. Inspiring. Okay,
Mhm.
so this was it about your English journey. So, can you tell me more about your family?
I live with my husband. I'm stay-at-home
Mm-hmm.
mom, and I have two kids. One younger one is just 1.5 year old,
Mm-hmm.
and the
Okay.
elder one went for school.
So, what is he doing now, the younger one?
Yeah, sleeping. That's how I'm able to connect to you.
That is why you
Yes,
are totally peaceful right now. You can converse very
yes,
smoothly.
ma'am.
That's
Yes.
nice. And what does your husband do?
Yeah, he went for office. He is a
Mm-hmm.
program manager in medical sector.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
So you're totally at home right now. How do you feel about it? Do you feel caged at home?
No, ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
because I hardly get a time. I'm preparing for
Mm-hmm.
government exam,
Mm-hmm.
so I hardly get a time. Whenever I get a time, I sit for study.
Mm-hmm. That's
And whenever
good.
I get a time, I learning something,
Mm-hmm.
English or something. I totally
Mm-hmm.
indulge myself in English content or something. So I whenever I get a time, I go with
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yes,
So you're
yeah.
into studying a lot because you're preparing for government exams.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
apart from studying, what other things, as per you, is required to crack any exam, crack any government exam? Because these are quite tough, right? So apart from
Yeah, it's
studying, apart from the subject, what other things are required?
I'm preparing for TGT English, ma'am. So
Mm-hmm.
I only studied English, either
Mm-hmm.
you grammar, vocab,
Mm-hmm.
or literature part. That
Mm-hmm.
is coming in
But
my exams.
is it really easy to handle all these things with your family, kids? Is it easy to
It's
focus
very
on
tough,
study?
ma'am. But I'm jungling all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Either do this, either do that. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm still managing somehow.
Mm-hmm. Right. When
Yes.
you have that passion,
Tough to
whatever it
manage all
takes, you
those.
do it. Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm.
Because some
So I.
other day I will not sit for study.
Mhm,
I think that my day is not productive, so I
mhm,
sit for study.
mhm.
Choose.
That's
Yes.
good. That's good. Women should be ambitious. All the very best for your future endeavors,
And
and I hope
financial
you'll definitely
independence is very
succeed.
important.
Yes. Said now, who are you financially dependent on?
Totally in my husband. On my husband.
Mm. So
He's
how
the
do you
only a
feel about
breadwinner.
it? How do you feel about asking for money?
But your money is your money. You're not
Mm.
asking some. Yeah, that's why it's very important. Your money is your money.
Mm.
You must
Mm.
say.
But what difference does it make when you earn on your own?
I think you are more confident when you're earning money. You act
Mm-hmm.
at least you're contributing
Mm-hmm.
your
Contribute to the
family.
family
Yes.
expenditures.
Yes, yes, ma'am. And
Mm-hmm.
both the partners are working, earning money, and
Mm-hmm.
that is very important nowadays.
Mm-hmm. We can manage
Yeah,
our house smoothly,
yeah. It's
right?
very tough
Mm-hmm.
to manage household things apart from professional personal life.
Mm-hmm.
But when women can do,
Mm-hmm.
women are multitaskers.
Mm-hmm. So
We have
that's a
to
lot
do.
about you. Do you want to ask me something?
Yes, ma'am. Just give me a feedback. How's my English? How can I improve? Where I'm
Mm-hmm.
lacking?
Mm-hmm.
Please, feedback.
S- So you
Yeah,
have just
fine.
started, so you're doing really well because it's been only 2 months that you've started. So you're quite at a fine place right now, but you have to work little on your grammar part because I've seen you
Mhm.
were making mistakes in some past tenses, some prepositions. So you have to
Oh,
work on that a little. You need not to sit for grammar separately, but while
mhm.
watching, while listening to anything, any English content, you can observe the patterns they are using. Let's suppose the
Okay.
story isn't past. They are narrating a story, a past
Yes, ma'am.
story that has already happened. So you can notice the patterns they are using there, right? So this is how
Yes.
you learn while enjoying a movie, while enjoying a story, maybe a podcast. But then
Yes,
also,
ma'am.
if you want to sit for grammar, so try dedicating a particular, not a very long time, but 15-20 minutes to yourself and work on some exercises, grammar related exercises. So this is how you can definitely improve. But again,
Okay, ma'am.
it is very difficult to keep a track of grammar concepts while speaking, but it will
Yes, ma'am.
come
It's very
gradually. Naturally, it will come.
same. I find that study grammar is different thing and apply those grammar rules in your conversation
Mhm.
is different.
I also used to find it
Yes,
very difficult earlier when I started because I knew grammar
yes,
rules, but then also I was not able to use that nicely in while speaking.
yes,
But
yes.
I've noticed that over time I'm able to minimize my grammar mistake to great extent.
So, ma'am, how long have you been learning this language? What is your journey?
It's
How
been
you
2 to 3 months. I
okay?
have started 3 months ago.
Okay, ma'am.
In mid of August, I've started. So
Mhm.
I've been continuously conversing with people since then. And this is how I am improving. I keep myself updated with the things going around. So I watch like mix of contents. Sometimes I watch informative, sometimes I watch entertainment, sometimes the burning topics that are going on around the world. So mix of
Okay.
content can help you brainstorm and you'll gather more information from your surroundings, from the content available. So it will give you more ideas to think upon.
Yes,
Your
ma'am.
brain would not be
Yeah.
limited. You have to keep
Yes.
on exercising your brain from time to time, and you'll notice a great improvement in your grasping power. Because
Yes, ma'am.
I vividly remember that before starting my journey in English, I had this short term memory loss problem because I was not exercising my brain at all, right? I was totally into physical things like doing
Mm.
chores and everything, but there was no mental activity. So that is why my
Yes.
brain was almost dead, almost dead. Like it was not active at all. But when I
Mhm.
started working upon this new skill, so I activated my brain. So initially, I found it really difficult to remember the things that I see, that I watch, or that I listen to. So I was finding it difficult to remember. But I've noticed over time, it is now easy for me to remember any new words, to remember any new sentence structure that I go through or that I come across, because now my brain has become even more activated over time because I keep on exercising. I keep on
Yes.
challenging my brain by giving myself some topic to speak on, right? By putting
Yes.
myself in an uncomfortable situation. So you're challenging yourself. So this is how you're exercising your brain, you're activating your brain. So now I just need a glance of a word, I just need a glance of a sentence, and it is on my mind.
Okay, ma'am.
So you are,
So, do you stuck
you
with
are,
the stuck
Mhm.
with one video, ma'am, the whole day? You're watching. Suppose you're watching some videos and you stuck with those. You stuck uh, the particular video the whole day.
No, I don't watch one video multiple times, but I suggest beginners to watch a single video multiple times to get a grasp of those vocabularies, those sentence structure. And in terms of reading as well, they have to
Yes.
read a single page multiple times so that they can gain some new vocabularies and they can get a hold of those words, those sentences. So it is essential, but the level I am at, it is really not important to repeat things because I'm able to memorize, I'm
Yes.
able to, understand. So that is why it is not
Yes.
important for me at this level. So I keep on watching
Mhm.
different things, whatever interests me, whatever mood I am in. So I go by that.
Okay. Okay. I'm asking you because, ma'am, I'm following the those strategy to to fluency to
Mm-hmm.
add fluency in my communication. That's why I'm asking you
Mm.
because I watch video multiple times,
Uh-huh.
a single
That's
video
good.
multiple.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
And are you into watching movies or
Yeah,
anything
I'm very
else?
fond of watching movies and all that.
Mm-hmm. But I would
Yes.
suggest you to watch animated movies as well, those which are meant for kids. Because I've seen that, I've noticed, and even I personally like animated movies because the language they use are quite
These
simplified
days,
and are
these
meant for
days, ma'am,
kids.
I'm watching Chinese cartoon videos, and I think that
Ah,
would
that's
help
good.
me a lot.
Hmm. Because you need not
Yeah,
to struggle with accent also. When you watch
because see,
Hollywood
they
movies,
simple
sometimes you
language.
find
Yes,
different accents. So you find it really
yes,
difficult to understand or just to go along with that. But in
yes, ma'am.
animated and cartoons, you'll find it really easy to understand, and the accent
Yes,
would also be quite understandable. I personally like animated movies.
I'm
So
not.
that.
Firstly,
Mhm.
I watched Peppa Pig, but that would help me. That wouldn't help
Mhm.
me. And I quit that to cartoon. I watched Jadoo.
Mhm.
We can say. It is a
Jadoo.
Chinese cartoon. Yeah, Chinese
Okay.
cartoon
Okay,
video.
okay. Whatever
The
interests you,
character is very
because
annoying.
enjoying is really very important. Enjoying the process is important.
The protagonist or the main character is very annoying. She's a girl and very annoying.
Uh-huh.
She's doing different thing and put into yourself a puzzle and they come
Mm-hmm.
from
That is
this
why you
puzzle. Yeah.
enjoy.